Hey there, it's Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach, here to help you live your best life now so you can love what you do. It's that time of the year where I sit down and review my goals, and that's what I'm going to be doing in a few minutes. But I just want to go through the process with you, and then I'll start working on my goals. So last year, um, every year I do write some goals, some intentions for each area of my life. And I did review them on May 29th. And how do I know that? Well, I have the document in front of me dated May 29th. So what I'm going to be doing in a few minutes is I'm going to be reviewing the goals. Just so that you know, I have different sections. I always write intentions in different areas of my life. For example, I have financial, I have career and business, I have recreation and free time. I have health and fitness, relationships, personal, as well as community and contribution. So this year, what I had decided to do was to go with the Jack Canfield Success Principles goals and vision. I took the course this year and I completed it. I'm certified as a Train the Trainer Success Principles trainer. And in this particular model, those are the sections that we look at: financial, career, business, recreation, free time, health, fitness, relationship, personal, and community contribution. There are other models. We can add spirituality here. We can add intellectual here or cognitive goals, things that you want to learn. But that could fall under personal goals as well. So you decide the different areas of your life. So I have a great tool that you can use to help you with your goals. If you go to lindagrobert.com/values, you'll find the Wheel of Life and Values self-assessment, which will help you set your goals. So let's keep going. So I'm using this particular tool this year. And I'm reviewing the goals that I wrote last year and the intention. I'll just give you an example of my financial vision. And I had set goals in my financial area, and my vision was to joyfully experience financial freedom through the enjoyment of my various incomes. In my career and business, my intention or my vision statement was I'm moving towards my ideal career with ease. And so what I did was for each of these domain areas, I closed my eyes and I visioned that area of my life. So, for example, for the recreation and free time, I closed my eyes and visualized myself doing different physical types of activities. And it does require a bit of silence. So you close your eyes and you just think about what it is you want to do in that particular area of your life. And in my case, for the recreation and free time, I wrote, I am easily walking the Del Norte in the fall and joyfully celebrating my free time. Now, that's what I ended up by doing. So when I have intention statements or vision statements, it helps you to feel as if it's already there. So here's the health and fitness vision statement that I wrote. I am confidently nurturing my body with love and healthy food. For my relationship vision, it was I am enjoying all of my relationships. So I did the same thing for each area of my life. So I'm going to be reviewing those intentions or those vision statements, and I'm going to be reviewing the goals that I set. For example, under my personal goals, personal area of my life, I've got as a vision statement, I said, I am easily and successfully finishing my programs. And my goals were to be, number one, these are under personal, to be comfortable in my trailer by end of August 2023, to complete the certification of Happy for No Reason by end of July 2023, and to complete the certification for success principles by end of August 2023. And I have to say that I'm going to be highlighting all of these because I was definitely able to accomplish that. So when I review my goals, and I'll be doing that in just a few minutes, I'm going to highlight those that I've accomplished. And I will also be asking myself some questions because, some of these goals may not be that important anymore. And so these are examples of questions that I will be asking myself. Did I achieve the goals that I set for myself? What specific actions did I take to work towards my goal? Now, the reason I'm going to be asking myself that question is because um, there are certain things that I did that did help me to accomplish that goal. For example, when I walked the Del Norte in September, and May, June, July, and August, I practiced. I challenged myself to walk, increasingly more and more kilometers, so that by the end of August, I was ready to do at least 20 kilometers a day. So I had to take some very specific actions to accomplish my goals. And so when you do something in the past, you're more apt to repeat it in the future. So when you're evaluating the goals and those that you've been successful completing, ask yourself what actions, specific actions, did I take to work towards these goals? Here's another question. What obstacles or challenges did I encounter along the way? So if I'm going to review my goals, let me just take a look at my sheet here. Well, under career and business, okay, I wanted to have 5,000 subscribers on my LGR YouTube channel. I wanted to have 500 people on my mailing list, 500 people in my Facebook group, and so on. So I added quite a few things. And I think the challenge here is that I set too many goals in this particular area. I think if I would have had maybe one goal and focus on that one goal, I would have been more successful. Because I've got under the career and business, I do have some that are slated for January 2024, April 2024. But when I'm reviewing this particular section, if I ask myself the question, what obstacles or challenges that I encounter along the way? Well, I think the obstacles were that there are just too many goals for that particular area. And so, you want to provide yourself with some constructive criticism. So in my case, I know that I've set too many goals for that particular area. That wasn't realistic at all. I ended up by not accomplishing fully any of those goals at all, because my priority was more the fun and recreation. So this is another question you want to ask yourself about your priorities. Now, here's a question. Did my priorities change throughout the year? And if so, how did it impact my goals? So in my case, when I'm reviewing these questions, I'm able to know, well, yes, my priorities did change throughout the year. I decided to focus on my walking, my practicing, my recreation time, and that had an impact on my business and career goals. So these are great questions. I'm just going to give you a few other examples of questions you can ask yourself. Were there any goals that I did not accomplish, right? And if so, why? Well, I've talked about the priorities. How did I manage my time and resources to support my goals? What did I learn about myself during the pursuit of these goals? So I learned that I'm very creative and I have a lot of different ideas, and it's very challenging for me to focus on just specific ideas. So that means that I need to reduce the number of goals that I have for certain areas of my life. Because when I'm looking at my goals, for example, under recreation, I had three goals. One was to walk the Del Norte. two, to go on a 12-day cruise, and I did, and I actually did another one too, and to walk a 5K or 10K race by the end of July. So I had three main goals, and I accomplished all of these goals. And when I look at my career in business, I had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven goals. And I accomplished, let's see now, one of them, which was to offer one-on-one coaching. The other ones I didn't accomplish fully. When I look at my health and fitness goals, and I'm just giving you examples of what I'm noticing, what I'm observing. I had three goals: to weigh 150 pounds by the end of December 23, midnight, to increase my water intake to 1.5 liters a day by June 2nd, 2023, and to eat fish, chicken, fruits, and vegetables every day, including weekends. And of course, my intention or my vision was to confidently nurturing my body with love and healthy food. And I have to say, and I'm going to have to highlight this, that I accomplished all of these goals. So what I'm noticing here and what I want you to hear is that by working towards my recreation and free time goals, the walking, the walking and the cruise, I was also able to nail my health and fitness goals. So in other words, when you're going to be reviewing your goals, ask yourself, are there any particular goals that you can uh, set for yourself that might hit different areas in your life? So here are other questions you can ask yourself too. What skills or knowledge did I gain in the process? How did I handle setbacks or moments of discouragement? And one more question you can ask yourself, and there's a lot of them here, and I'll add them to the video. I'll add these questions in the discussion questions just for you as well. What could I have done differently to improve my chances of success? So all of these different questions are there to help you reflect on your current goals, the ones that you set for 2023. And as you're moving forward in the new year, and that's what I'll be doing later on, I'm going to be asking myself these questions so that I can really evaluate the goals that I set for 2023 and determine whether they're still important to me. Are they still, is recreation still a priority, for example? And do I want to look at something completely different? I know that one thing that I've already been thinking is I do want to connect more with people in 2024, more people that I've met with in 2023. So in 2023, and I'm just going to look here because I had set that goal. Right. So in under relationship goal, I had put down to connect with at least five like-minded women who want to support each other while we strive for our goals by end of 2023. And I did that. I also put down maintain my friendships by communicating with my friends at least once a week, and I've done that. And to be in a loving relationship by end of May 2023. And it didn't work out, but I was able to accomplish these goals. And so now when I'm going to be reviewing this relationship goal, I do want to add that I want to continue connecting with these women. I might even challenge myself to visit with them. I find that when you meet people virtually, that it's okay because you can meet with them regularly and still have a heart-to-heart conversation. But when you meet somebody face to face, it's completely different. For example, there were two ladies this year that I met face to face, Anna in Portugal and Mariana in Portugal. So when I went on the cruise in September, that was before my walk. When I went on the cruise in September, I had connected with them. I sent them a message saying that I'm going to be in Portugal on this day and it would be great to meet with them. And we did. And it was a lot of fun. We met for a drink. Mariana gave me a tour of Lisbon with her son and with her husband. It was just awesome. So I want to do more of that in 2024. So that those are the kind of things that I'm going to be working on in this year. And I think that's all I want to say for you this year. It is the time of year, and whether you do it today or whether you do it in the first few weeks of January, it doesn't matter as long as you do it. And you don't have to have 5 or 6 different areas of your life. One of the reasons I do that is because I did many years ago study wellness when I was doing a master's program. I studied wellness, and I learned that wellness is the absence of illness. It's focusing more on what we're doing well to be healthy. And of course, there are different areas of our life, including career and relationships and spirituality and finances and so on. And so ever since then, this is going back many years now, I have been looking at my life on a holistic perspective, and of course, focusing on my intentions in those areas, two different ones. So again, I'm going to repeat, if you do want a copy of my Wheel of Life and Values self-assessment, go to my website, lindagrobert.com/values. Now in there, what you're going to find are some questions to help you determine your values and to determine what's truly important. Because of course, as you're looking at your year, the Wheel of Life will really be helpful with that too. But as you're looking at your year, you also want to tune into what's really important to you. And values is one of those things that you can use to help you determine what's really, really important to you. So there is going to be a simple tool to help you assess your life from all those different perspectives. And by completing that self-assessment, you'll also have the opportunity to really be clear on what it is that you want in your life. And of course, if you want to talk more about it, well, that's what I'm here for as well. All right, so on that note, I got some work to do. I need to review my goals now. And I do hope that you do take the time to do this exercise. It's something that, even if you choose one particular area of your life, you'll notice when you're crystal clear of what you want to accomplish in that one specific area of your life, then you'll feel really, really good about that. So this is Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach. I'm here to help you live your best life right now. Today is December 31st, 2023. And, I wish you health. I wish you joy. I wish you a lot of successes. And remember, we don't necessarily define success as being something big. You might set a goal of waking up in the morning with a smile, and if you've done it, that's a success. So I wish you a lot of connections with your friends, with your family. I hope that whatever you decide to do for yourself, that you're able to focus enough, put some attention on it enough so that you start feeling really, really good about who you are. No more self-esteem issues, no more lack of confidence. It's time to start really loving your life. And that starts really with loving you first. So on that note, I'll bid you adieu, and I do wish you not a Merry Christmas, a happy 2024. Take care now. Bye-bye.